Good luck, everybody. We will start with the Prism Blaster and work our way up to the Luminance. Good luck, everyone. Appreciate you guys. I'll be back on again tomorrow morning. Coupons will again be there, so I won't put this out ahead of time because the coupons only show up when I'm live. So I don't want you guys to miss out on coupons. So roughly 11 a.m. tomorrow, if you're interested in getting in a break tomorrow, be here around 11. And make sure you claim the coupons. Aiden, Andy Reid, we'll start out with a JJ. That's nice. And a Cade Stover for Houston. A fine start. Let's go. As they say, Sin. Yeah, we're all right with that start. We like the QBs to come out early and often. Njoku, Will Anderson, Slayton, and a Kyle Pitts for the Falcons. Suggs, Dickerson, Braswell for Tampa Bay, Christian Kirk for the Jags, and a Kid Reporter. Jefferson, Carson Steele. Oh, Xavier Legette for Carolina on the variation silver. That's nice, Carolina, and Okereke for the Giants. We like that. Little Carolina. Oh, Mr. Adventures. That's a nice little hit there. Tommy Tremble, Joe Namath, Bradley Chubb on the silver for the Dolphins, and a Caleb on the fireworks. We approve. Well, hopefully we can do better than Bradley Chubb for you, Dustin. We got to do better than that. Stidham, Etienne, Cade Otton, and a Troy Franklin going to the Broncos on the laser. Your luck is no good. Well, hopefully my friend the Sombrero Cat will change all that today. All right, this is the first hobby mega I'll be opening, so we'll see if there is a benefit to the hobby. I know they cost more, so there better be better stuff in there. Empty box. Good luck, everybody. Let's see what we got. Well, Drake May, that's a good start. Take that. Devontae, Overshown. Oh, I do like the looks of these black and orange. They look good. Jared Verse for the Rams. Yeah, they look good. We got Aaron Rodgers on the numbers. And Caleb, too. All right. And a Michael Penix. We got 3 of the rookie QBs in that pack. That's pretty sweet. They're trying to win me over. Oh, a zebra would be nice. We hit one last week. It was, who did we hit? It was Howie Long for the Raiders. Not necessarily the Raider we were looking for, but you're never going to say no to a zebra. What's up, Stinky? That cat is wearing a sombrero. And he's not only staring into your soul, he's judging you. And I'm not sure he likes what he sees, Stinky. I don't know what you've been up to, but he knows. He knows. Hope you're doing good today. Welcome in. We got a Blake Corum for the Rams. Winston. We got another Caleb. We'll take Caleb's all day. Jahmyr Gibbs on the die cut for the Lions. We approve. Brandon Ayuk. We got a Bo Nix on the Select Certified and a Jalen Waddle. Man, we've just about hit all the QBs already. We just started this thing. You know what? I don't think Kim's in here right now, so you can't pin her. No pinning right now. That's hilarious. Yes, but he will judge that for sure. Oh my gosh, this die cut is crazy. Never have I had so much trouble with a die cut. There we go. It still wants to give me trouble. What's up with this? All right. Goodness. The select die cuts. Causing trouble. Hey, James. Welcome in, my friend. Hope you're doing good today. Yeah, we had a later stream today because we went to the zoo this morning. Perfect day here in Michigan for the zoo. It is always a great day out at the zoo. I recommend it. You forget all your troubles when you are wandering around a zoo. We got Joe Alt, Burra, Van Ginkel for the Vikings, Ray Davis for Buffalo, Braylon Allen on the future, Shaq Thompson, and an Aaron Rodgers. My twin brother. There could be a lot of them there. A lot of twins there. Theo Johnson. We got Earl Campbell, Brett Favre, DeMarcus Ware for the Broncos, Lad McConkey. That looks good, Chargers. We approve. Dak Prescott on the turbocharge and a Mike Allstott. We approve. Now, George, there's a lot of stuff to look at still in this break, so keep the faith. I have seen people go 90% of the way through a break and not look very good, and then all of a sudden they hit a couple nice cards and everything changes. Everything can change. One card can change everything. We got Tyler Guyton, Sam Darnold. We got Bledsoe on the die cut going to Dallas. Jake Ferguson. Cowboys are all over this pack. Lambjack on the numbers. All right, that's something. We got Ringo and Corey Trice. Corey Trice. You don't see too much Corey Trice. There's our boy Tip. Elam Fashanu for the Jets. Nice Amon-Ra. We approve. Brock Purdy. We got a Malachi Corley on the Select Certified and a Trayvon Walker. Well, at least we did get some of those QBs. And I do like the looks of the black and orange shock. They look good. So we'll let the verdict wait on these. A couple more boxes. We'll give it a couple more boxes. All right, Sombrero Cat. Optic retail box. Let's go. We hit a Bo Nix Rookie Kings and a Blaster yesterday, so let's see if we can hit something with this. Let's see. Empty box. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, Sam, that one wasn't. I'll say that. Turner, Stafford, AR, and a Latu for Indy starting us off. But not every box is going to be awesome. That's the problem. Johnston, Mayer, Zach Moss, and Darius Robinson for Arizona. Ertz, Hopkins, Sky Moore, a Jimmy. All right, Jimmy. Not sure what he's needed to be in that set for, but there he was. All right, we got some stars. Godwin, Williams, Ferguson, and a Herbie. We'll take a Herbie on the stars. Got some more stars. Gino, Debo, Grady, Newton. Why, Newton? Why? You could have been a Jaden. Come on. Could have been a Jaden. Freiermuth, Goddard, Jordan Love, Quinyon Mitchell going to the Eagles. We got Mosley, Evan Ingram, Ford for the Browns, and a McMillan going to Tampa Bay. I think we need a QB here. We're due for a QB. Rodgers, not that QB. Hyatt, Dak, Tyler Nubin. Wrong QBs. Rookie QB. Time for a rookie QB. Let's try that. We got stars. Williams, Boutte, Bijan, James Cook for Buffalo on the stars. All right, Buffalo. We got Smith, Darnold, Amon-Ra, CJ on the light it up, going to the Texans. Very nice, Houston. Williams, Palmer, Jamar Chase, Brendan Rice for the Chargers. Wilkins, Eckler, Rashi, and a Malachi Corley for the Jets. Boy, these QBs are hiding in here. Burks, Levante, Trayvon, Hurts, Devontae, best tutties going to the Eagles. We got more stars. Come on. Mayfield, Kenneth Walker, Lamb Jack, Derwin James for the Chargers. Got to give us a QB here. So do. All right, we got another one. Ayuk, Fitzpatrick, Josh Jacobs, Troy Franklin. You're killing me, Troy. We'll take it. We'll take it, but we need a QB. We got Jalen Carter, Jalen Hurts, Miles Sanders, Devin Leary going to the Ravens. Wilson, Elliott. We got Justin Jefferson on the silver for the Vikings and a Jermaine Burton. All right. Yeah, I agree, Life Grubbin. This has not been the best box. Slayton, Miller, Tyler Algier. Hey, look at that. If we complain enough, the QBs will show up. We just got to complain enough. These boxes are terrible. All right. Does that mean if we complain enough, will we get the case hit? Peppers, Brissett, Jamison Williams, PS2 going to Denver. Denver's doing all right in this thing so far. Well, it is the chase. If you want optic, you got the chase. Jones, Tyreek, Von Miller, Dallas Turner. See, but then they do that to us. You couldn't have been a JJ. Come on. Come on, Dallas. All right. Well, Phoenix rarely disappoints, and we got 2 of them in this. So let's see. I love Phoenix this year. And those international hobby megas are awesome. But H2s are pretty nice too. So good luck, everybody. Let's see what we can get here. It'd be nice to see a color blast today. That would be wonderful. Pittman, Romeo Dobbs, Tyler Lockett, TJ Watt. Oh, you're going to make me turn around. Tyreek, Jalen Waddle, Daniil Hunter, and a Flournoy for the boys. Saquon, McKinney, Bosa, Kelsey. We got Herbie, Devontae. Looks like a 49er. It is. Nick Bosa. That is 62 out of 125 going to the 49ers. And Javon Bullard for Green Bay. Max Crosby. Looks like a Pandora back there. Douglas, Tua, TJ, Singleton, Pickens. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ben on the Pandora. And an AJ Barner. Tearing me up. I mean, Jaden's gotta pop out here. They can't keep trolling us like that. Trolling us. Ooh, that pack. What the heck? Pack is popped. There's something in here. What the heck is up with this pack? I don't know what's going on with this pack. That might be a filler. Is that a filler? No, we actually got something. No wonder that thing's popping. We got like a RPA in here. Good luck, everybody. Stevenson, Saquon, McKinney. I'm so excited. Bosa, Ward, Jesse Bates. We got Robinson for the Jags. And good luck here. Come on, be good to us. Be good to us. It's a 49er. Guerrero, 4 out of 33. There we go. Isaac Guerrero, 49ers. Nice hit out of 33. We'll take it. There we go. Oh, man. Yeah, they don't always throw in RPAs like that in the H2, so I'm always assuming it's going to be a filler. But they've been pretty good this year. Kelsey, Crosby, Douglas, Devontae, Thibodeau, DK Metcalf on the Pandora, and Olakun for the Jags. That one is 1 out of 33. going to Jacksonville, and a Braswell for Tampa Bay. We got Tua, Puka, Zay, Tyreek, Brock Purdy, Eckler. We got there something stuck that way. Kyler Murray going to Arizona, and a Max Melton for Arizona as well. Kyler Murray on the wave. And that was, I'm sorry, that one's out of 200. 167 out of 200. Life-sized. Life-sized. We got Laporta, Will Levis, Najee, Etienne, Goff, Daniel Jones. We got Jordan Jefferson going to the Jags as well. That one is also out of 200, 26 out of 200 for the Jags. And Xavier Worthy going to Kansas City. We'll take that, Kansas City. We got Stafford, Mostert, McBride, Josh Jacobs, Achane. We got Latu for Indy. We got Dylan, 35 out of 125 for the Raiders. And Jonathan Brooks for Carolina. They're coming so close. We got Puka, Zay, Tyreek, Sammy Laporta, Highsmith, Kittle, Spencer Rattler on the Pandora Rookie Rising for the Saints, and a Bucky Irving. We'll take a Bucky. I know, Bugs. It's been a quiet break. Hopefully that's a sign things are going to pick up. We still got a lot to open. A lot of packs. Williams. Queen. Zay. I think we had like 3 Zay Flowers in this box. Mathau. CeeDee Lamb. Jalen Johnson. AR on the Pandora going to Indy. And Leofau for the boys. All right, hopefully box number 2 is a step up. We need a step up here. Step up, please. Matter of fact, come on, Sombrero Cat. Do it to it. Empty box. Pittman, Romeo Doubs, Tyler Lockett, Logan Wilson, Devontae, Thibodeau. We got Jordan Jefferson for the Jags. That one is 37 out of 75. Jags have been all over the place. Quinion Mitchell for the Eagles. Rams, I think, have been pretty quiet so far. All grit. Quiet so far. Quincy Williams, Hufanga, Sweat, Diggs, Zach Moss, Brock Purdy, Goff, and McMillan for Tampa Bay. Nico, Trayvon Walker, Micah, Ramondre, Daniel Jones, Josh Jacobs. We got Jackson for Tennessee on the Pandora, and Tyler Newman. Man, the QBs are just hiding today. They came out in the select, and that's like about it. And we got another RPA. 2 for 2 on RPAs. Hopefully this one's better. Spears, David, Quay Walker, Achane, Highsmith. We got Joe Alt. We got Jacoby Brissett. That is 16 out of 125 for New England. And Joe Milton. 32 out of 33 going to New England. We'll take that. We'll take that. And it's a sneaky 2-color. All right, we can work with that. We can work with that. We had old New England in this one. It was, oh, Sam. Nice hit, Sam. Congrats, my friend. Take that. I can't believe we went 2 for 2 on RPAs. That is very rare. TJ, Tyreek Stevenson, Saquon, McKinney, George Kittle. Oh, is that a color blast? Oh, that looks like a Saint. Drew Brees on the color blast. Nice hit, Saints. How about that? How about that? Who had the Saints? They sat for a long time. Bugs. Let's go. All right. Nice. We approve. Very nice. Excellent. And behind that, we had a Trevor Lawrence on the Pandora and a Braylon Trice for the Falcons. Is Bugs out there? Where you at, Bugs? Oh, yeah. Congrats, Bugs. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Well, heck, we were due for something, guys. We were due for something. I'm glad there was a color blast hiding in there. Nick Bosa, Kelsey, Max Crosby, Douglas, CeeDee Lamb, Johnson, DJ Moore for the Bears, and a Mason Smith for the Jags. Jags are getting a very large number of cards in this. Oh, there must be something in this one. You don't want to open. What do we got hiding in here? I'd like to see another 101. We hit a 101 Micah Parsons the other day. Tua, Lambjack, Puka, Darren Bland. There's a nice JJ. We'll take that. Back to back on there. That is 153 out of 200. All right, Vikings. Bobby Wagner. That's 147 out of 200. Will Reichard again for the Vikings. That's 29 out of 125. And our boy Tip hiding in the back. DJ, I know, man. They've trolled us. They have trolled us on this. We've gotten all the Washington players, I think, except Jaden. We've got all except him. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet. That was where usually you don't get back-to-back like that. So, but we'll take that when one of them's JJ for sure. Hey, what's up, Kip? Yeah. We needed something in this one. We're never going to say no to a color blast. Zay Flowers. Oops, hold on a second here. Do that right. There we go. Tyreek. Sam Laporta. It seems like they give us the same base cards a lot. Garrett Wilson. Brian Burns. We got Brendan Rice for the Chargers. And a Jeremiah Trotter for the Eagles. Najee, Etienne, Stafford, Mostert, James Cook, Dak, Tyreek Hill for the Dolphins on the contours, and a Blake Corum for the Rams. We got McBride, Williams, Franklin, Hines Allen, Deshaun Watson. We got Lawrence for the Cowboys on the Pandora. Russell Wilson. That looks like gold. Nope. It's 32 out of 33. Nice color match, though. And a Lad McConkey chilling in the back. All right, we still got Illuminates to go. So keep the faith, friends, if you're still searching. All right, you know what? Got us a color blast. Let's go. Your work's not done here, Sombrero Cat. Your work is not done. We need more out of you. All right, empty box. Good luck, everybody. We got Eckler, Culpepper, Young, McAllister. Haven't seen Deuce in a while. We got Johnson, 32 out of 35. Tez Johnson going to Tampa Bay. We got Reflected, Kyron Williams, Eric Dickerson for the Rams. I don't know if it's numbered. It's not numbered. Not numbered. We'll take that. Justin Jefferson on the Savage. Higgins. That one's for Houston. We got Tootin. Bracial Tootin for the Jags. We got Felton. That one is for the Vikings and a kid reporter. It's fun to have a whole new group of rookies to learn. Hey, what's up, Kimberly? Stinky was looking for you. Stinky was looking for you, Kimberly. I don't know if he's still chilling here. Oh man, yeah, we needed a color blast. We needed it. All right, we should have all autos now. So good luck, guys. Good luck. We got Joe Burrow, Baker, We got Johnston, Jefferson, Norman Lott, 148 out of 150. That is for Kansas City, Omar. And Hudson, that's 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. That is for Carolina, Kobe Hudson. 2 out of 10. That's pretty sweet right there. Going to Carolina. Very nice. Joe Mixon on the unforgettable. We got Collins. That's for the 49ers. Nolan is for Arizona. And Williams going to New England. And Carolina. Mr. Adventures. Nice hit. 2 out of 10. Yeah, we approve. We approve. 2 out of 10. We like. All right, we got Chase Brown, Hubbard, Marino, Beck. That's 2 out of 25. They're giving us some good numbers in here. Going to the Raiders. Little CJ, 142 out of 199 for Houston. Savion Williams for Green Bay on card. Signatures year 1. There you go, Green Bay. Jamar Chase on the Fusion. I love the Fusion. Looks good. Looks good. We got Sampson. That is for the Browns. Bond. Isaiah Bond. NFL. Is he a nil? He might be a nil player. And Morrison is for Tampa Bay. All right, we'll do the nil at the end. Everybody gets a chance at nil. Everybody has a shot at nil. That seems only fair. Right? All right, we got one more. I'll do a recap at the end here as well, guys. As always, if you have a rough break, I got your back. And I'll be back tomorrow around 11 a.m., I think. And there'll be coupons again. CJ, Bo Nix, Singletary. We got Shakir. Ooh, show. 48 out of 249. We like that for the Saints. And Golden, 41 out of 50. Matthew Golden going to Green Bay. Green Bay, tearing it up in this box. On the Vestige JSN, we got Johnson. That is for Pittsburgh. Brining Stool for KC. And Williams going to Green Bay again. There's a couple, Primo. There were a couple. But there's a few teams I'm going to have to bail out. Yeah, a few teams did very good in this, and a couple did not. I know, Sin. That just means I got to do more work. That means more work I got to do. But that's all right. I'll do the work. All right, give me a second here. Let me sleeve and top load this Bond, and we'll take care of him. And then I'll do a recap. Appreciate you guys. All right, this is up for everybody. The deck of cards determines the outcome here. The deck of cards. Good luck, everybody. I don't know if this is going to end up being worth anything, but we'll give it a go. All right, right there. The Rams. Who had the Rams today? That is All Grit There you go, All Grit. A little bonus for you, because you know what? The Rams didn't do much, I don't think, so that helps. All right, let me do a recap here. And appreciate you guys. Again, we'll be back tomorrow around 11. The coupons will be back as well. We'll have Donruss Elite and Resurgence Hobby in tomorrow's break. We had the Golden out of 50. That was for Green Bay. Show out of 249. CJ out of 199. Norman Lott out of 150. AR Pandora. Troy Franklin Laser. Caleb Fireworks. Xavier Leggett Variation Prism for Carolina. JJ. Cade Stover Laser. Savion Williams on card year 1 for Green Bay. Beck was out of 25. Hudson was 2 out of 10 going to Carolina. Johnson out of 35. That one was for Tampa Bay. Kyron Williams, Dickerson, Reflected for the Rams. Russell Wilson was out of 33. Lawrence for the Cowboys on the Pandora. Tyreek, Contours. JJ was out of 200. Bobby Wagner was out of 200. Will Reichard was out of 125. T-Law on the Pandora. Brissett out of 125. Jackson Pandora. Jefferson was out of 75 for the Jags. Spencer Rattler, Pandora Rookie Rising. Bucky Dillon was out of 125. Jefferson, again, out of 200 for the Jags. Kyler Murray out of 200 as well. Olakun for the Jags out of 33. DK Pandora. Ben Pandora. Nick Bosa was out of 125. Bo Nix Select Certified. Caleb. Jahmyr Gibbs die cut. Caleb. Michael Penix. We had the Drew Brees Color Blast. Nice hit there. Joe Milton RPA. That one was out of 33 for New England. Garendo was also out of 33 for the 49ers. Bo Nix. Troy Franklin Stars. Herbie Stars. Amon-Ra. Malachi Corley Select Certified. Lab McConkey. Jared Verse. And a Drake May.